Hello friends, we are homeworkaustralia.com. We do Homework Australia assignment. Lease assignment help. A lease is an agreement whereby the lessor conveys to the lessor in return for a payment or series of payments the right to use an asset for an agreed period of time. The lessee is the receiver of the services or the assets under the lease contract, and the lessor is the owner of the assets. A lease guarantees the lessee use of an asset and guarantees the lessor regular payments from the lessee for a specified number of months or years. Both the lessee and the lessor must uphold the terms of the contract for the lease to remain valid. Lease can be classified into two categories based on the extent to which risks and rewards incident to ownership of a leased asset lie with the lessor or the lessee: finance lease, operating lease. Finance lease: a finance lease is a lease that transfers substantially all the risks and rewards incident to the ownership of an asset. Title may or may not eventually be transferred. Operating lease: an operating lease is a lease which is not a finance lease, that is, it is exact opposite to a finance lease. A lease can be classified as an operating lease if it does not transfer substantially all the risks and rewards incident to the ownership of an asset. Whether a lease is a finance lease or an operating lease depends on the substance of the transaction rather than its form. Examples of situations which would normally lead to a lease being classified as a finance lease are: the lease transfers ownership of the asset to the lessee by the end of the lease term. The lessee has the option to purchase the asset at a price which is expected to be sufficiently lower than the fair value at the date the option becomes exercisable, such that, at the inception of the lease, it is reasonably certain that the option will be exercised. The lease term is for the major part of the economic life of the asset, even if title is not transferred. The leased asset is of a specialized nature such that only the lessee can use it without major modifications being made. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe, like and share our videos.